speech section where you guys wait for the food.
Yes.
So before that, James, Evan, step for us and say a couple nice things about the bride and the groom.
Yeah, nice things.
Yes.
So thank you everybody for joining us. Congratulations to Evan and Anna. Woo! So I'll try to keep it rated G. Katie coached me. So, Evan was a very responsible, sensible young man. He really helped out his parents a lot as he grew up. One of his main responsibilities was to take his young brother around with him. Evan and Ethan are 4 years apart. So you know how it is, like when you're 12 years old, having to bring an 8-year-old, right? It's not an easy ask, right? It's a big ask. So, Evan was great, always bringing his young brother around. Friends, as like maybe Evan's freshman year in high school, he took Ethan out with his pals. I guess they went to like the movies, maybe had some pizza, right? They just did a bunch of activities. And they went home that night, and when Evan had a little quiet time with his mom, he said, Mom, Ethan's more expensive than a girlfriend. So, speaking of a girlfriend, my understanding of how Evan and Anna met were, Kitty came to America from Hong Kong when she was young, and she had her aunt Ruth here, but she remembers, when you were a foreign student and people go home for Thanksgiving or Easter, spring break, they go home to their families and festivities, and you kind of go to the Chinese takeout place and work extra hours, right?
Yeah.
So Kitty said to Evan was attending Rutgers, and there was several Chinese students at Rutgers, and Kitty said, Evan, why don't you invite, it was like Thanksgiving, around Thanksgiving, why don't you invite some of your Chinese classmates over, and we'll have like a little Thanksgiving dinner. And so a bunch of girls came over. I think that's who Evan invited. But my understanding is that's where he met Anna. And then after that, I never saw Evan too much after that. And then, Anna is wonderful. I like to eat. And Anna's a great, she loves to cook desserts. And she worked at a bakery, so, she won my heart immediately. So it's been fun. They've been having a lot of fun together. They're married now. So I really, again, wanted to thank you for coming to celebrate with us, and congratulations again, Evan and Anna.
All right, so next we're going to have Evan's good friend, Dan, speak for him.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Hello.
We're all here to congratulate Evan and Anna on their wedding. I hope God blesses you, and I hope that wherever you go, the world treats you as the good people I know you are. I can't say this about most people, but I know Evan is a great person. I met Evan when I was in college in Rutgers, Camden.
Probably nice.
And as an unemployed kid far from home, all the money I had was based off of an allowance my parents gave me. So as long as I'm knowledgeable about my finances, I do not really need for food. One week, I had a bill that was unexpected, and my bank account dropped into the negatives. And because of the way the bank account works, every day they take $50 additionally. And by the time that my parents' allowance came, I was already out of money for that. And I casually told it to Evan as we were playing a game. And every day for that week, he came and he brought food for me. And I honestly can't thank you enough. I didn't go hungry, though. Some could say maybe I should have. But honestly, I congratulate you again, and I hope you have a wonderful night.
Next, we're going to a very good friend, Esther. Say something nice about her, hopefully.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anna's one of her best friends, and we've been friends for 5 years, right? And she is a wonderful, the cutest guy I've ever met. And also, Evan, same. Anyway. So the first time, I know there's a guy who's gonna be her boyfriend. She just invited Evan to our apartment and just told me, this is my boyfriend. I was like, oh, really? You've never told me that before. Is that true? And I'm so, can I say that? So his glasses, it's like sunlight or something, it's gonna be turned black. And yeah, right? And when I saw this guy, I thought, oh, is he something wrong with his eyes or something? I don't know, but I didn't say that. I'm good. I'm a nice person. But I'm so glad to be here and congratulate for your wedding, and I'm so happy for that. Thank you.
I'm going to say something nice before you guys start actually eating inside of the restaurant. If you guys didn't know, I'm Evan's brother. The first time I met Evan, shortly after I was birthed, Evan's always taken good care of me at home. 4 years is a big difference, obviously. It's not easy. Most people I know only had siblings within like 1 or 2 years of them, and they kind of get along well. We did not get along whatsoever. We kind of got really close as we got older, and we talked like a lot more when we were older, and he would take me around with his friends. I don't know any of them. I know Nick here. He's all right. But if you guys haven't seen Evan in the past 10 years, he used to have like a big scar under his eye, and he had that since he was like 6 years old. That's because, as boys do or such, we had like a sword fight with big plastic holes, and I cut his face right open, and he had to go to mom and explain to her what happened.
That could be only one.
But I only realized like a couple months ago that he didn't tell her I did it. He said it was some terrible freak accident, maybe a burn or something, I don't know. But I guess he kept it away from her the whole time just to make sure I didn't get in big trouble. But he's always taking good care of me. And so I appreciate everything he does. I haven't seen him much lately because I've been in school and he's been busy with being an adult. So I'm glad everybody's here today, and we can sit down and have a nice meal and celebrate their great wedding over here. And he has a beautiful wife, and she's done great. She cooks for him because Evan doesn't know how to cook, and he can try to eat it. It's anything that's in the fridge that he's cooked for 5 minutes. So hope you guys all have a great time. Thank you for coming. Maybe get some pictures afterwards. We'll have some music, and it'll be great.
Yeah.